What's going on? It's your boy, Brother L, and I'm back with another one. And I want to get with y'all about this Diddy Cassie trial, this Diddy trial, all right, with the Cassie portion of the trial. All right. Now, I I keep hearing the term star witness. I don't really think that Cassie is a star witness here. Uh, um, Maybe if the prosecution is going the way of playing on the psychology of the trial and just putting her there for psychological effect. Or maybe they really are just accommodating the fact that she's pregnant and she's going to have to be pretty much around the baby 24/7. So they don't want her to call her to trial after the birth. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I really I really think that it could backfire on the prosecution for putting Cassie first. But one thing that you got to keep in mind is what the law says. And it might actually be the best step because number one, it plays on the psychology of the jury. All right. By this devastating testimony of the horrific acts. All right. I'm talking about like gangster to the work to the max, right? Like vomiting, peeing in mouth, all of this stuff, like vile, disgusting stuff, right? Like straight up, let's be real, it's straight up demonic type activities going on. Cassie even saying that Diddy's eyes turned black. All right. So assuming that she ain't not want to stand just straight up telling bullcrap fairy tales and lying on the oath, if she telling the truth, it's straight up some crazy demonic level type stuff going on. So glory be to God and blessings in all people's lives. All right. But looking at what the law is, a lot of people are getting caught up that she did it willingly. Oh, she had these texts and all of that. And I feel y'all on that. And people saying, oh, she was pimped out and slutted out by Diddy. Look, that very well may be the case. Like, oh, she was this innocent girl and all that before she met Diddy and then he slutted her out. Come on, look, you gotta look at the situation. She was already in a relationship with Ryan Leslie. Then at the same time she's in a relationship with him, she cheats on her boyfriend at the time with Diddy, who her boyfriend introduced her to make an album with. So and then Diddy introduces her to a trainer, and I say, she marries the guy. Like she bounces around from guy to guy without even breaking off the relationship. This is what I call she uses placeholder boyfriends just to level up. This is hypergamy in women. All right. But at the same time, you gotta understand what the law of consent is. She may consent all day long, but you can be a man in mid orgasm. If she says no, stop, get off, get out, pull out, stop, and you don't legally, that is rape under the law. I'm sorry for saying that. That is a rape under the law. All right. So that's what you got to understand in this. She could have just felt in her mind, no. And if you're still going on with the act, that is considered SA, rape under the law. And that is what I believe that is what is going to hang up Diddy. That is what's going to get him caught up and get him life in prison. Um, right now, I don't see right now how where the RICO where the racketeering fits in. All right, maybe they can try to finesse it with the gigolos that he got sent in overstate. That's an easy proof, I guess, right there. Um, you can just see that through the text messages and all of that. So maybe they get it through there, but that's, to me, I think that's a reach. These guys, this was just a couple. I'm not minimalizing this. I'm saying it's not racketeering. This, to me, this is under the law. This is a couple that had kinks, and it's an entertainment couple. They travel all over the world, and they fly in these male tricks that Diddy has this fetish for. But as far as like a criminal organization and racketeering and all of that, I think that that's kind of overkill, and that's just a reach by the government, and that's going to be an uphill battle for them to prove. Racketeering is a hard charge to prove anyway. That's what you get the top notch criminals with. All right, but go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. I want to know what you think down there in the comment section below. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.